Anne-Marie you'll know from not only our song, but this huge international smash hit 2002 and many more. And we're very excited. She joins us over Zoom right now. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. Last time we spoke to you, it was a while ago. You were in the middle of a lockdown. How's things at the moment? Are things easing up for you?
Yeah, a bit better. The sun is shining. And yeah, I'm sweating, but it's good.
You're sweating.
Yeah, sweating out.
Wonderful to have you on again. Last time we did speak to you, as Ben mentioned, we got to know you and we talked fondly of our conversation with Anne-Marie.
We talked about you coming to New Zealand and getting someone's tattoo wrong and all sorts.
Oh yeah, God, I forgot.
Sorry to bring that back up.
Yeah. Hold on, you forgot the conversation, but it lives on in our hearts forever.
I forgot the tattoo.
Oh, right.
All right.
Try to erase that.
Forever. Oh God, oh no.
We're just like reminding you about this. But we are very excited. You got a new song out with Niall Horan. It's called Our Song. But we have been doing a bit of research, and there's a show in the UK, a radio show called The Official Big Top 40. And you spoke about wanting to collaborate with Niall Horan quite a while ago, before it even happened, but you got his name wrong. I just want to play that audio right now.
Collaboration with Niall Horan.
Okay.
I don't know how do you say his second name?
Niall Horan.
Horan, is that it?
Horan, yeah.
Wow, I've been saying it with a French accent this whole time. Okay.
So how did you go from that to collaborating with the man himself, Niall Horan?
Well, luckily he has a sense of humour and he found it funny. And that was just pure luck. And he actually messaged me after that and said, should we get in the studio? And it was so good because this whole lockdown, I'd been just recording in my living room. And that was the first real life session that I'd been to since the start. So it was actually brilliant. And yeah, he forgave me. He forgave me for the name.
I think he could do with a rebrand. Horan's all right.
I like Horan. Yeah. You guys wrote the song and recorded it pretty quickly. And the idea, I understand, came to you as you were sort of driving to the studio. Is that right?
Yeah. That's what happens to me now. I feel like I just look out the window on the way to the session and see if anything catches my eye and see if I can create a story from that. Because I always make up what's going on in people's cars and stuff. Like I just try and just imagine their whole lives from seeing them in their car. So I do that on the way to a journey. But on this particular journey, a song came on the radio, which I hate now because it was like mine and my ex's song.
Right. So what's the jam? What's the song?
Oh God. Is it? Can I say it? It's quite bad. But it's okay. It's oh, I won't hesitate. No.
Oh yeah, Jason Mraz.
It's lovely. It's a lovely song, but I hate it.
Hate it for the I see why, because it was your exes and your song. Yeah. And now your song is called with Niall Horan. It's called Our Song. So I guess you're creating a song for other people to love and then maybe hate if they break up.
Damn! I didn't think of that.
Now, listen, can I just pull you up on something? You say you come up with ideas for songs on the way to the studio. This sounds grossly disorganized, Anne-Marie.
No, you know what? You do it best when you're not concentrating too hard. I feel like I can't do it when I get to the studio because there's so much pressure on you in that moment. Sometimes I come up with stuff like when I'm, around the house and in bed and that, but it just seems to be like when you've got all that outside stuff going on, you're like, oh, you see like a sign that's like or some graffiti and you create this whole thing in your head and it's so cool. So that's what happened.
Geez, your phone must just be full of random notes for song ideas.
Yeah, and shopping lists.
like milk, bread, that sort of thing, or are we talking sort of clothing or
Yeah. Those, I've got banana, mango, almond butter.
Do you ever confuse them and start singing shopping lists?
Niall Horan, I've got a great song about bananas and mangoes. But things have been going to go awesome for you. I mean, you got the new album that's coming out, the song with Niall Horan. You've been on the UK Voice as well as one of the judges. And you're also on Celebrity Gogglebox hanging out with Sir Tom Jones, I saw.
I know. So much is happening. It's like, it's weird. It could have been, it's been terrible because we haven't been able to do live shows, but at least I've been able to do The Voice where I'm actually around music and singers, which is like my dream. And then Gogglebox, I just love. And I've wanted to do that for so long. And they finally asked me. And then I was like, Tom, do you want to do it with me? And now no one really gives a crap that they ask me. They're just like, Tom's on Gogglebox. And I'm like, I was the one who asked him.
Oh, were you really? So how do you and Sir Tom Jones come to know each other?
Well, it's the voice.
Ah, of course. Right.
He does the voice too.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Did you just have to sit down and watch like The Chase and Coronation Street with Tom?
No, they show us particular things. They show us particular programs and and films and stuff. So I'm waiting for the moment they show us naked attraction.
Anne-Marie, now I was reading about you this morning. You started out as a sort of a child actor of sorts, and you were on stage shows at the West End.
Yes.
And what age was this?
I'd say more of a singer than an actor. I can't act. Like if you said for me to go on EastEnders, I couldn't do it.
That was my next question.
You can say.
Yeah, it was. I started in musical theatre. So Les Miserables is literally all of it is singing. So there's no spoken word bits. So luckily I got away with that. I didn't have to speak.
And that was with Jessie J, of all people.
And Les Mis. Yeah.
Whistle Down the Wind, that was.
Wow.
She could already sing like that back then. She was like 11 and she was going, "Sigh." She was doing all that already.
Wow. Here's a question for you. And a friend of ours, Jono, my friend, he was in Les Mis in New Zealand, and we went along to watch him. And halfway through the show, Jono texted him, who's the guy who's in the show, saying, "Hey, great show. Just want to know how long it's got to go." And I was like, that's a rude text to send someone in the middle of the show. And Jono was like, well, it was quite a long show. I just want to know how long it was.
I just wanted to know how long the second half was going to be.
Not rude at all, no.
Yeah.
It does drag a little bit.
It's very long, yeah.
Now, what we love about talking to you is you're so honest, you're so open, and you even talk about some of your I guess dealings with anxiety and mental health, which I think is really awesome to be talking about these sorts of things.
Yeah. I feel like I've tried to do that as much as possible. I think coming into this industry, I just feel like you're expected to be perfect and okay and happy, and you're meant to show that all the time. And I was like, well, I'm not, so I can't fake it. So I've been trying to break that whole stigma around being who I am and being okay and have everything figured out, because I don't. And I feel like that hopefully will make other people feel okay with talking about it, because even the word mental health is a little bit scary to me. I feel like we should just call it like brain health, just brain, like it's our brain, And I think when I went into lockdown, I got really low, and that's probably mainly to do with not being able to tour and get out and do what I normally do. And I had to sit here with myself, and it was hard, and I hit rock bottom, and I thought, I can't get any lower than this. I have to build myself back up. And that's when I started talking to a therapist. And that, honestly, it's changed my life. And I'm so happy that it worked. And I hope by speaking about it, other people will feel comfortable with it. Because it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, it should be normal.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's a brave thing you're doing to share those that side of you as well. And you'd be helping thousands, mate.
Hopefully.
Oh, well, it's so good to always catch up with you. We really enjoy it. Just before we go, I was researching about the interview, and there was a story that popped up and said Anne-Marie was slapped in the face with a tail of a shark in South Africa. And then I went to click on it. I was like, oh, this sounds exciting. But there was one of those ones you had to pay for the article. I was like, oh.
The premium ones.
Yeah, so I was like, well, let's just ask Anne-Marie what happened. And I don't have to pay for it.
Well, I was in South Africa. We'd done a show. It was with Rudimental. And we'd done a show. This was years and years ago. Done a show, and we actually stayed out there longer, which is very rare. We normally have to like pop in and pop out. So it was really nice to have some time there. And we'd done all the touristy stuff like Tabletop Mountain and all of that. And we were like, right, let's go in the sea. Let's go swimming with the sharks. And we got our wetsuits on, and we were basically the shark. It sounds so fake. This sounds fake, but it's real, I promise you. The shark span around and in his tail just slapped me around the cheek, and I crapped myself, and it was scary, but quite amazing.
Yeah, and if you want more, you can subscribe for $4.99 a month
That's right.
to the premium service.
Anne-Marie, our song out now, and her album Therapy out July 23. Her song called Our Song with Niall Horan. Lovely talking to you, and take care of yourself, all right?
Thank you. You too.